Good morning from the trail. Grannon again, and I'm leaving from Andrews Cove to take the Andrews Cove Trail up to Indian Graves Gap, all the way up to Trey Mountain and the shelter. It's about 10 o'clock this morning, and it's about a 10-mile round trip hike. So, should be a good day. There's supposed to be zero chance of rain, and we'll see what this looks like. So the first part of this trail, the Andrews Cove Trail, runs next to Andrews Creek for most of the route. And it's about a 1,300 foot elevation gain to Indian Grave Gap. And that's where I connect up with the AT. But as you'll see, it varies between a kind of a flat course, rocky course. It goes in and out of technicalities, like most of what the AT will do. So the spurs are no different. Alright, so this is a sign for Andrews Cove Trail, which means I am at Indian Graves Gap. Looks like I got a shuttle running through, or not. I believe my trail goes up that way. And I think Indian Graves is over that way. I have some new gear with me on this trip. Firstly, the camera I'm shooting with right now, it's the DJI Action Cam 2, or Action 2 camera. Little small thing. I'll get some shots of it when I stop at the top. And then I'm also wearing some new shoes. They are Topo Athletic Pursuits trail running shoes. Alright, so I always love enjoying stopping and seeing some of the campsites on the trail. This one doesn't seem to have a view, at least not during full season. I would imagine that during the hiking season for the south here, it'd be a great site because there'd be no leaves. Once the leaves come on, no, not so good. But almost to the top. I'm on the ridge line now. At the top of the ridge line. I think I have a little ways to go to get to the top of the Trey. Not much. It's my first really cool overlook. A long way down. I don't think I'm going all the way there, up there, but I might be. Yeah, probably am. No big deal. I've noticed since hitting the AT, it's a lot less spider webs on the trail. I was covered in them coming up Andrew Cove. Now I haven't seen many of them at all. Now watch me hit about a dozen. I believe this is the north side of the trail. I believe this is the top of Trey. Here's the southbound look. Not very cloudy out, even though there are some clouds. And then we go a little bit further, and there's an overlook this way. Harder to see. Little town over there, and I believe it's Hiawassee. So cool. This would have been the location that Rowan and I would have camped at the very first time I came through here. This was way less undergrowth when we were here, because Rowan was right here and had a nice overlook through clear skies and stuff for the nighttime. I slept cold that whole 5-day trip, but I made it because I'm here now. Now I'm heading down to Trail Mountain Shelter, and we'll get that overlook set up, chill for about an hour or two, and then head on out of here. This is the view I want. That first trip, had a chance. There's a group behind me, and I kept going. They got it. No big deal. We had a good spot. I'll head down to the shelter real quick and I'll come back. Trail Mountain Shelter. Trying something a little bit different with my hammock setup. I have this Mountain Laurel Design 5x9 Dyneema tarp. So I'm basically just using it as a sunshade set up with my hammock. It doesn't work really great as a sunshade. It's almost see-through, but it does give a little bit of coverage. Bought it for an emergency tent. It packs up real small, real light. It's about 7.5 ounces. And then you add in a little bit of extra gear to hold it. It probably maybe weighs 10 ounces. So that's pretty cool. Good lightweight shelter to bring with me to have. So I like it so far. All right, so I'm heading out from Trail Mountain. We're gonna go down to the shelter real quick and check that out again. There was a ranger there the first time, so I didn't get a whole lot of filming that way. Took a nap. It's about 1:30. Nice nap. I enjoyed my little setup for the my hammock. Just kind of a power nap, not real sleeping or anything like that. Alright, so this is Trail Mountain Shelter. You see it's kind of small. Looks like it could fit about, I don't know, 4 to 6 people, I guess. And then there are bear cables over here. I don't know if you can see them or not. We'll get real close. You hook up here. And they're strung up this way. And there's kind of shields. I don't know if they show up to block the squirrels. One of them's sitting on a widowmaker. That'll probably have to come down soon. We got some growth on the ceiling of the shelter. And somebody left a string to dry stuff with. So pretty cool here. There's the trail there for the privy. I don't know if you can see that or not. And so from here I've got about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 miles down. See at the bottom. So this is definitely the hardest part of this section of trail. The climb back up to Trail Mountain. And then it's pretty much all downhill from there. So the climb was just under 2,500 feet in elevation and about just shy of 5 miles. So pretty good going. This could be a good spot for hill training, elevation training for my trail runs and stuff. Guys, this is already more than half of what I did for Yamacraw. Much shorter distance. Breathing heavy because I'm running a little bit too. But yeah. It's been a good trip so far. Got a couple time lapses in. Met and talked with the ranger. Didn't ask her name, doesn't matter. Was her. Like I said earlier, she was surveying the area. She thought I was an ATC ridge runner at first. which would be cool. But that's not me yet. Maybe next year, maybe 2024, maybe not at all. Alright, so I'm already back at Indian Grave Gap. I'm not going to go see the Indian graves right now. I'm meeting up with everybody a little bit later. And with the roads here, I'm going to have to consult my maps and see what Forest Service roads I can run in this area, because that's pretty dope too. Elevation's more conducive to being able to run. It's less technical terrain, so I can get better training through these. I'm just on the other side of I'm gonna have to walk through this. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but Andrews Creek is off to the side here. I'm pretty close to, well, I'm getting close to the bottom. And it's been pretty good running so far. A little bit more technical of a trail. Now that I'm off the AT, surprise, surprise, and more spider webs. Lots. Alright, so I'm back at the car. Everything looks straight. It's been a good day for a hike. And it looks like